That swamp rescue, the lost boys and the cell phone that saved them. ABC's Dan Kloeffler is here with the story this morning. Dan, good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning to you, Dan and Bianna. Well, you know, like a lot of kids around the country, these two boys from Massachusetts are trying to pack in as much fun as they can on this holiday break. But unfortunately for them, they may have been a bit too ambitious in their search for adventure.
Strapped to a stretcher, wrapped tightly inside a survival suit, 12-year-old Jake Waterman and best friend Drew Coveney will easily have the best What I Did Over Christmas Break story in their school. It started harmlessly enough, an afternoon hike around the property behind Drew's house.
I kind of dragged him into it. We decided to go and see if we could find the end. We went really deep out in the swamp, and there's a lot of water out there.
As they meandered, the temperature started to drop. The sun began to set, and the boys suddenly realized they had no idea where they were. Their only hope? Jake's cell phone.
I called my brother. He thought I was kidding around. He thought I was just dumb because I couldn't find my way home.
Far from the warm glow of their homes, the boys fell into the water, their frozen shoes too painful to keep on.
Our feet were freezing, and every time we stood on them, it hurt really bad. And
Guy had 2 shirts on, so I had to take off one, and I wrapped it around Jake's feet.
Worries of hypothermia or worse finally pushed the boys to call Drew's mom for help.
We didn't really want to call my mom because we figured we'd get in trouble.
Drew's mom immediately called police.
We activated the sirens of our cruisers to see if they could hear it. They said they did hear that siren, but we knew they were a distance off.
The boys used their cell phone to play a high-stakes game of hot and cold with state police hovering in a helicopter.
he'd play this game where he shined his light down. Every time he got closer to us, we'd say hotter. And if he was moving farther away from us, we'd say colder.
From there, police on the ground finally located the boys and pulled them from their nightmare. They were given the all clear from a nearby hospital where anxious parents had been praying for a happy ending.
You know, certainly it's the holiday season, and having them home is the best gift of all.
My brother said he's going to give me a survival lesson. Trust me, he doesn't know any more than I do.
Wise words there. Almost 5 hours in the freezing cold. They finally see their folks. And aside from warm, dry clothes, you know what they wanted? Chicken fingers and fries. They got that as their welcome home meal. Obviously, well-deserved, right?
Totally reasonable request. Dan Kloeffler, thank you. Appreciate it.